The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal, and do not reflect the views of any organization. Hello and welcome friends once again to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Now this has been a week that has confirmed what I have felt for the longest time, that the Congress is and remains India's longest running family political soap opera. Which other political party has seen so many twists and turns, such drama over the last few decades, quite like the Congress party? That's why they call it the grand old party. It's a party, as I said, which is much like an Indian joint family with all the frictions and all the squabbles as well as the happy reunions. Now, Congress persons will tell you that all of this proves that the party is truly democratic. It has internal democracy, they claim. But purely looking at it from an outsider's perspective, it would seem that the party is today a messy collection of individuals of conflicting ambitions held together by the high command of the Nehru-Gandhi family. On the other side, there is the BJP, which appears to be a party that is highly regimented, which also means that it is more disciplined, but also perhaps has less space to speak out openly and freely, especially in the Narendra Modi era of the BJP. Two moments in all the drama that has taken place in the last week stand out for me. One is of the Congress. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot looking a little shell-shocked as he desperately sought and waited for an appointment with Sonia Gandhi for hours on end, and then when he finally gets one, appears suitably apologetic for having dared to almost challenge the high command decision to bring in Sachin Pilot as the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan. The other image is not of the Congress but of the BJP, where Bhupen Patel, Chief Minister of Gujarat, is standing almost motionlessly behind Prime Minister Modi during the Prime Minister's recent visit to Gujarat. The Prime Minister is furiously waving at the crowds. All the cameras are transfixed on this larger-than-life figure. Bhupendra Bhai, on the other hand, is almost melting away into nothingness, a bit like an Egyptian mummy-like figure. Don't forget, this is also the week when a former Chief Minister of Gujarat, Vijayan, revealed that he was asked to pack his bags the night before, replaced from the job, no questions asked, no answers given. It leads me to ask a question on Straight Bat today. Are we in an age where state chief ministers of national parties have no real independent identity? Is the age of the truly powerful chief minister over? Or more specifically, let's discuss this. Who are the 5 most powerful chief ministers in the country today? At 5th place, and this is entirely my rating, is M.K. Stalin. Now remember, the Tamil Nadu chief minister has taken years to come out of the shadow of his father Karunanidhi, big shadow to come out of. But now that he has, Stalin has been slowly but surely asserting himself. How many chief ministers could, while sharing a stage with Prime Minister Modi, be able to draw Lakshman Rekha, a line, and assert in no uncertain terms that the center cannot impose Hindi on the people of Tamil Nadu? The messaging is clear. Every time Prime Minister Modi comes to Tamil Nadu, he knows that he is entering a state where he cannot dictate terms to the Chief Minister and the ruling party there. At 4th place is K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Now KCR also is a bit of a law unto himself in Telangana. He runs the state with an iron hand, lives life king size, almost some would say like a modern day Nizam. I recall meeting him not too long ago, and he was in this large palatial mansion in the heart of Hyderabad, dozens of rooms. There he was sitting in almost isolated splendor, surrounded with a couple of aides scurrying around him, attending to his every need. Someone bringing a towel, someone a napkin, all of them running around KCR. A few years ago, I also recall being served by a young man at KCR's farmhouse outside Hyderabad, where we were shooting with him for an election campaign trail. I wondered who this young man was who was being so solicitous. It turned out it was J. Santosh Kumar, a Rajya Sabha MP who doubles up as KCR's Man Friday. When the Prime Minister visited Hyderabad a few months ago, KCR made it a point not to be present. He flew off to Bengaluru. So he wants to be his own independent, almost satrap. At third place in this list of powerful chief ministers is Mamata Banerjee. Now, Mamata Di has gone through considerable political turmoil in recent times. Some of her key ministers have been arrested. She may have even decided for now to declare truce with the Modi government. But make no mistake, the moment you land in Bengal, her larger than life presence can be felt all around you. I don't just refer to the posters and hoardings that dot the Kolkata skyline with Mamata Di's smile. In every conversation, at every adda, she remains the focus of attention. No one in her party can dare question Mamata Banerjee or challenge her. I will never forget a scene last year at her residential office when she had just won a by-election. All the top leaders had clustered in the room around her. She was sitting in the center and they were all around her. Suddenly, pin drop silence. Why? Mamata Di wanted them to hear a song that she had prepared and sung for Pujo. She played the song on her mobile phone. The moment the song was finished, they all burst into applause, clapping and cheering her. In their eyes, one could see a mix of awe and fear. How many leaders other than Mamata could dare skip a cyclone review meeting called by the Prime Minister last year because she was unhappy with the way the centre was treating her and Bengal? In second place in this power list is Pinarayi Vijayan. The Kerala Chief Minister may seem an oddity in this list. He is after all a CPIM leader, a party much like the BJP which prides itself on inner party discipline. In the CPIM, party is always supposed to be above the individual. Mr. Vijayan has reversed that cardinal principle in Kerala, much like Mr. Modi has reversed it in Delhi with the BJP. A central committee member of the CPIM tells me how at cabinet meetings, Mr. Vijayan will not tolerate any criticism. Apparently, when one of his cabinet colleagues tried to speak up, Vijayan just stared at him and made him apologize for questioning the chief minister. No minister, remember, was given a second term in the Kerala government when Mr. Vijayan was re-elected last year. I recall we once invited Mr. Vijayan for a conclave. His session got slightly delayed. Guess what? He just left and did not return. So who is the most powerful chief minister in India? In my view, in top spot is Naveen Patnaik, the Odisha chief minister, the chief minister of his state now for more than 2 decades, someone who has never lost an election. Now Naveen Babu looks increasingly frail, struggles at the moment both with his speech and his physical movements, has a number of ailments, but yet is as powerful as ever. A few weeks ago, he was given a Lifetime Achievement Award in Delhi. It was almost as if the entire Biju Janata Dal had gathered there in attendance in the auditorium. Everyone was trying to seek his attention, trying to see if he would cast even one gaze in that direction. Entry into the Chief Minister's bungalow in Bhubaneswar is highly restricted. Only a handful of the chosen bureaucrats have access to the Chief Minister's office. No minister or party official even has that kind of access, and none of them can even say a word that may be even a mild criticism of Naveen Babu. These then, my friends, are at the moment my top 5. What is common to them? None of them are from the BJP or the Congress. All of them except Mr. Vijayan belong to regional parties and therefore are possibly their own high command. I know that there will be many of you who wonder why no Yogi Adityanath, why no Hemanta Biswa Sarma, the 2 rising chief minister stars of the BJP firmament, why are they not on the list? That's true. But the fact is that neither Yogi Adityanath nor Hemanta Da can actually claim to be their own high command beyond a point. They are in the end answerable to the BJP leadership at the center. they owe their position in a way to Mr. Modi, who is the BJP's supreme leader. As do the Congress chief ministers to the Gandhis, whether it's Mr. Gehlot or whether it is Bhupen Patel in Chhattisgarh. In a sense, in the regional parties, each of these chief ministers is a supremo, the final word in the state and in the party as well. Remember, the line between a powerful leader and an autocrat is often a very fine one. And perhaps some of these all-powerful chief ministers I have spoken about have often crossed these lines. My question therefore is this that I want to leave you with. Who makes the more effective chief minister? The one who has to turn to the high command in Delhi for support and sustenance, or one who is his or her own state high command in a state capital? Which model of governance would you therefore choose? The Gehlot Bhupendra Patel model or the Naveen Patnaik KCR Mamta one? The jury is out. Think about it. That was the Straight Bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskar.